Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, and on today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I made this cute mini egg bag. Please stay tuned, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share as well. Let's get right into the video.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer.
So guys, for this video I'm going to be using this 4 yarn. You can see that it's like a tiny strand, but if you want to like use 6 you can use, but I'm going to be using this 4, but for 2 of it I'm going to like be using the middle and this. So just pull out from this first for 2, so it will be like 6 strands. Let me show you what I'm saying. So this is like 4 strands already, and I'll just use one strand from this. This is it. So altogether I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. I have 6 strands. The first thing we are going to do is we'll make our slip knots like this, then insert our hook like this. After making our slip knots, we are going to chain 16 plus 1, that's 17. So 1, and when you're chaining, make sure that it is not too tight. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is our 16 plus 1, that's 17 chains. After that, we're going to be making single crochets, but the first single crochet we are going to be making is inside the second chain, so we'll not do it here. We're doing it inside this one here. So insert your hook. We'll be making 3 single crochets. So this is 1. Don't forget to use your stitch marker and identify that 1. Inside that same chain, make another single crochet. 2, inside that same chain, make another single crochet. 3. So you take your stitch marker again and mark like this. After doing that, we are going to make single crochet till we get to this place, and I'll tell you what to do. So when we get to the second to the last one, this last one here, we're going to make 3 single crochet here. So you make 1, you take your stitch marker, identify that first one we made. You'll see the reasons later. Then you make the second one like this, then the third one like this. Then take your other stitch marker and mark. So now we have 2 stitch markers here. We have 2 stitch markers here. The next thing we are going to be doing, we're going to be making 1 single crochet all the way down like this other side. So we are going round. We're going round like this. So you make single crochet inside here. So here, those are the places you'll be making your single crochets. So don't forget to carry this one along. So 1, 2, This is what we have. So from here to here you have 15. Then we'll make our slip stitch into this one here. So take off your stitch marker and make your slip stitch. After making your slip stitch, you chain 1. Now after this, after making your slip stitch, we're going to be making 2 single crochets inside that same stitch there. So do 1, you take your stitch marker and mark it like this. You do 2. In the next one, that is the 3, this 3 that we did here. So we're going to be making 2 double crochets into each of them. So after this, in this next one, we'll make 2 single crochets again, like this. Then in this other stitch, on top of this, inside this stitch, this place we marked that stitch marker, we'll make 2 as well, 2 single crochets there. So 1 and 2. Then take your stitch marker and mark there like this. So we're going to make 1 single crochet till we get to this other stitch marker. That's the beginning of the other 3 that we did. 3 single crochet inside 1 chain. So we're going to do 1 single crochet until we get to this place. When we get here, we'll take off our stitch marker and we'll make 2 single crochets inside the place where we kept our, where we marked. So make 1. Don't forget to always use your stitch marker to mark that particular one. So this is the first one. Then we'll do another one inside that same stitch. So in the next one, we'll do 2 single crochets. So 1, 2. In this one, we'll do 2 as well. So take off your stitch marker and make 2 single crochets like this and mark the second one. So like this. Whatever we did here was the same thing we did here. After that, we're going to make single crochets till we get to this place where we'll do our slip stitch and end this second row. So make now this is the last one. We'll make our slip, our single crochet. After making our single crochet, we'll make our slip stitch into this first one where our stitch marker is. So make your slip stitch like this. That's the end for row 2. Now for row 3, so row 1 and row 2. So for row 3, you chain 1 in that same place where we made our slip stitch, that first place where we kept our stitch marker. We're going to be making 2 single crochets there. So 1, 2. Don't forget, use your stitch marker to mark the first one that we did. So 1, 2. Then in the next one, we'll make 1 single crochet. In the third one, we'll make 2 single crochet like this. The next, we'll make 1, This one will make 2, 1, 2, and in the last one where our stitch marker is, we'll make 1 single crochet. Then take your stitch marker and mark it. Then after that, we're going to be making one single crochet in each stitch till we get to this place. So this is the last single crochet we are going to make before we get to where our stitch marker is. So make one. When we get to our stitch marker, remove your stitch marker. This place that I'll remove our stitch marker, we're going to be making 2 single crochets there. So 1, take your stitch marker and mark the first one. Then in that same stitch, we'll make another single crochet. So 1, 2. In the next stitch after that, we'll make 1 single crochet. In the stitch after that, we'll make 2 single crochet in the same stitch. In the next one, we'll make 1 single crochet. In this one, we'll make 2 single crochet like this. And in this last one, take off your stitch marker and make 1 single crochet. Use your stitch marker to mark it back again. After that, we're going to be making 1 single crochet till we get to this place. After doing the last one, then we'll make our slip stitch into this first. So take off your stitch marker and make a slip stitch like this. So this is what we should have for row 3. Then we are going to go to row 4 right now. Mind you, if you're using a different hook size, you might get a different result, and if you're using more than 6 strands of yarn, you might get a different result as well. After making your chain 1, we're going to make 2 single crochets here in the first stitch there. So 1, don't forget, use your stitch marker to mark like this. Then in that same stitch, make the second one like this. In the next, you make 1 single crochet. In the next, you make 2 single crochets like this. In the next, you make 1 single crochet. The next, you make 2 single crochets in the same stitch like this. You just continue. So 2, you make 1 here, you make 2 here, you make 1 here, and in this last one, you make 2. So here we'll make 1. This next one we'll make 2. This one we'll make 1. And when we get where our stitch marker is, we'll make 2 like this. Then take your stitch marker and mark. After this, the next, you make 1 single crochet till you get to the stitch marker. So now I've gotten to the last one before the stitch marker. When we get to the stitch marker, we take it off. In that stitch, we'll make 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So 1, take your stitch marker and mark. After that, in that same stitch, you make another single crochet like this. In the next, which is this one, you make one single crochet. The one after it, you make two single crochets. 1, 2. The one after, you make 1. Then this one, make 2, 1 and 2. In this one, we make 1. In this one, we make 1, 2. Here we make 1, and in this, where our stitch marker is, we'll make 2, 1 and 2. Then take your stitch marker and mark the last one. After this, we'll make single crochets till we get here, and we'll make our slip stitch. So now we've gotten to the last one, and we're going to be making our slip stitch to end row 4. So take off your stitch marker and make your slip stitch into the first one. After doing that, chain 1. So this is what we should have. If you want to measure it, it should be, oh god, my tape has spoiled. My tape has betrayed me. So let me use it this way. So it's 1, 2, 3. It should be like 3 inches. 3 inches. This is the bottom, and it is 3 inches. After making your chain 1, we'll be making single crochet in the back loop like this. So we have like this V-like shape like this. Instead of us to take the 2 like this, we'll be taking just this one, not this one, no. This one at the back. So for this first place where we took off our stitch marker and made a slip knot, we'll make 1 there. After making 1, take your stitch marker and mark. In this next one, you take from the back loop like this, single crochet from the back loop, single crochet. So I'm just going to be working with the back loop, so not the 2 and not this one. This one, we're taking this one at the back. So take it, no more increase, so just 1, 1 like this. When we get to the stitch marker, just take off your stitch marker, make the 1 single crochet, then take your stitch marker back and mark that part. Please always mark back your stitch markers area where you marked with your stitch markers or whatever. We'll just keep making 1 single crochet till we get to this place, and I'll tell you what to do for row 6. So just repeat like 1 single crochet all through till you get to this place, and I'll tell you what to do when we get there. We've gotten to the end, and I'm going to make my slip stitch here. So 1 2 3 4 5. This is row 5, so we've made the like curve. What is going to give the bag that curve? Right now we're going to make, in this row 6 we are going to make another increase, so watch carefully and see what I'm doing. For the 6th row, after making your slip knot, you chain 1. We're going to be making an increase here, and it's going to be a bit tricky, so just watch and pay attention. We're going to be making 2 double crochets in the first 6 single crochets. So here we'll make this first stitch here, we'll make 2 2 2 2 2 2. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6. For this next 6 single crochet, we'll be making 2 single crochets each. So insert your hook like this. Use your stitch marker to identify the first one like this. So 1 in that same stitch, insert your hook and make the second. So 2 in the next stitch, make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. In this next, you make 2 single crochet, 1 2. That's 1 2 3. In the 4th, you make 2 single crochets. In the 5th, make 2 single crochets. In the 6th, you make 2 single crochets like this. After the 6th, so it's 1 2 3 4 5 6. After the 6th, you just continue making 1 single crochet till we get to this other stitch marker. So 1 1 1 when we get to this stitch marker, take it out, insert your hook, then put it back in, then continue. When you get to this stitch marker, for the next 6 single crochets, I'm going to be making 2 single crochets in each of them. So take off your stitch marker, make 1, use your stitch marker to mark it, and in that same place make another one. So that's 2. In this next one, make 2 1 2. In the next, make 2 1 2. That's 1 2 3. So 4 1 2. So this is the 6th one. 1 2. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. After that, we'll continue making single crochets till we get to this point. When you get to this place, just take off your stitch marker, make 1, then put your stitch marker back, then continue. Now we are at the end. I'll make my single crochet, the last one, then I'll make my slip stitch here. Made my slip stitch. Now this is what your bag should look like. It should have like a little curve. So for row 7, we're going to chain 1. In that same space, we'll make 1 single crochet like this. Insert our hook. Right now, we're just going to be doing 1 single crochet. we're not going to be making any increases anymore. We're going to be doing 1 single crochet till we get the height of bag that we want. So yeah, I'm just going to show you. So 1 single crochet in each stitch, no more increases. 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. When I get here, I'll just take off my stitch marker, make a single crochet and put it back like this. You just continue until we get back to this place. So 1 single crochets till we get back to this place. I'm at the last, and I'm going to be making my slip stitch to end this row like this. After this, we'll just keep repeating the same thing, like 1 single crochet round. Don't forget to always replace your stitch markers. So just repeat 1 single crochet round until we get like our desired length. And I'll see you when I get my desired length, and I'll tell you how many rows I did. So chain 1, and that same one, just continue like this. I made 12 rows. So right now I'm going to be making the handle, and this handle is called the tube handle. So how you make it is, this is how a stitch marker was. So you make your single crochet, use your stitch marker to mark it like this. Then from here we'll make single crochet until we get to this place, and make sure you count. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. We have 20 here. So count from this stitch marker to this stitch marker and see if you have the same. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. So we have 20 here and we have 20 here. We are going to be making single crochet till we get here, and I'll show you what to do. So 20 single crochets. So we've gotten to this stitch marker. Just take off the stitch marker and make 1 single crochet. After making 1 single crochet, we're going to slip stitch into this first one. I'm going to slip stitch into the first one. So take off your stitch marker as well. So the 2 stitch marker is off now. So make a slip stitch here like this and like this. So this is the last and this is the first. So chain 1, make 1, this is the next row. So chain 1, make 1 single crochet here, then make, so you just continue making single crochet round like this. When you get here, make your slip stitch. So just make it round. I made 12, but 12 was too short, so I made 16, a total of 16 round. So this is what it's looking like. I'm just going to chain 1 and cut my yarn. Then I'll repeat the same thing I did here. So you just attach your yarn like this. Just make a slip knot like this. Attach your yarn here, then make single crochet. When you get to this other place, that's like here we did 20, so here should be 20. Make sure, you can also ask not to remove your stitch markers because this is like exactly 20. So you just attach your yarn here and make the rounds, the same thing we did here. So you repeat the same number of rows that we made. So we made 16, so you make 16 as well, and I'll see you right at the end and tell you what else to do. So this is what you should have when you're done with the both sides. So you just take your yarn and cut this long like this. Make a slip knot like this, then insert your hook here, insert your hook here in the middle, then pull through like this, chain one. After chaining one, we'll start sewing it. So make sure that this is like very tight and hidden. How you sew is you take from here and from here like this, then you take this one and pull it through this, pull it through like this. You go to the next and go to the next of the back. This you turn it this way, then you pull through like this. You come to the next and come to the next here. Take your yarn, it's like this, then cross it over like this, then pull through like this. Then we already got into the edge, so you do the last one and this, then just follow what I'm doing. So when you get to this end here, you take your bag and turn it like this, then you now start going from here to this top like this, then that's how you'll be sewing it. After that, turn again like this. So you'll be able to see this under. Make sure you insert this thing inside if you didn't cut it. Then insert your hook here and pull through. Insert your hook here and here. This is the last, so divide it into three, like take just three, then pull it through like this, then you tie. Yes. At that time, just cut your yarn. Then you can sew this in or just hide it inside, or you burn it. So now I'm going to burn my own later on. This is what your bag should be looking like. This is what it should be looking like. But when it's like, I'll make a proper video of it standing, or you seeing the whole body and what it's looking like. But yeah, this is what you should have. If you watch this video to this point and you learned one or two things from it, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.